Hi everybody, thanks for joining me tonight. If you're a subscriber, welcome back, and if you're not, consider subscribing. Tonight I'm going to show you how to put together a brine. That's right. I'm going to read to you the definition of a brine in one of my favorite kitchen books, A Food Lover's Companion, and this is their definition of a brine. A strong solution of water and salt used for pickling or preserving foods. A sweetener such as sugar or molasses is sometimes added to brines. We're going to use this brine to add flavor and moisture to a turkey that I'm going to smoke in my Weber Smoky Mountain. But you could use a brine and roast your turkey in the oven. And it's not limited to turkeys. You could brine your chickens, your pork ribs, your pork shoulders, and especially your thick cut bone-in pork chops. Do great with a brine. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to take you step by step how to put this brine together. It's going to yield 2 gallons. But we're only going to use 1 gallon, and it's coming up to temperature now in a pot in the stove. We're going to dissolve the salt and the sugar, and then we're going to bring in all our other flavorings. It's going to be wonderful. Thanks again for joining me. Now let's come over to the stove. Here's our ingredients for our brine. Our gallon of water is coming up to a simmer. So we're going to be using kosher salt, sugar, peppercorns, apple juice, the zest and juice of 2 oranges and 2 lemons, a bulb of garlic that I simply just cut in half, and we're going to be using 4 fresh herbs. Fresh bay leaves that are tough to find. I was excited to find them at the supermarket. Fresh thyme, fresh rosemary, and fresh parsley. Excellent. So, let's put it together. We're going to start by adding the salt. And sugar. Give them a stir. You just want to dissolve them and dissolve the sugar and the salt right into the water. We're going to go ahead and turn off the heat. Now we're going to add the peppercorns. The ground peppercorns is a combination of, let me show you what I'm using. Oh, excuse me. Along with some fresh cracked pepper, I'm using this beautiful mix of South African seasoning blend that I got at Trader Joe's out here in Southern California. And you could use just regular black peppercorns or a trio of peppercorns, some black, red, and some white. Just make that your own. Let's go ahead and add our garlic that I just simply cut in half. Our apple juice. We're going to add the zest, and that was a lemon zest. The orange zest. And let's go ahead and add the fresh parsley, a couple sprigs of fresh rosemary, a good handful of fresh thyme, love thyme, and of course I got 5 fresh bay leaves. I was excited to find them. It's not too often you find fresh bay leaves. Alright, I'm going to use 2 hands to squeeze the lemon juice and the oranges into the brine. I'll bring you right back. All right, got that camera on the tripod. Let's add these squeezes citrus. I like squeezing in the juice. You could just add a chopped up citrus or just squeeze and drop the citrus in the brine. I want the juice. I want the zest. I want the best part of the citrus in my brine. And I'm just looking out for seeds. Those were obviously seedless oranges. Here's one of the lemons. Oh yeah. And the reason you bring all this up to a simmer is so we give everything a chance to release their essential flavors with the warm water or hot water. Okay, we're almost there. Wow, look at this. If you could smell this. Oh, man, that smells delicious. If you were going to brine, say, pork chops, you could add chopped apples. Maybe a little more of the apple juice. Oh, so we're going to let this cool on the stove top. And once it gets cold enough, it's going to go in the fridge. We're going to add another half a gallon of water. Bring up the temperature. You could, if you want to use this right away, you could add some ice and cool it down right away. And but that's about it. You could smell the citrus. I could smell the garlic and the fresh herbs. It's wonderful. Well, I hope you have a better understanding of what a brine is, and I hope you give it a try. Leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think. Once again, thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you guys here next time on The Guy Show. Goodbye, everybody.